Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Drew Smiley.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
That missed inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Juan Soto now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's in there for strike one. Cruz over at second. Bogaerts on at first with nobody out. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. Rips one to right. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Throw is high and over his head. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Machado. In there for strike one. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. Next offering upstairs. Runner at second, nobody out. Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 2. And there's a curve through for a strike. Out towards right center field. Machado out of the play. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third, just a good job all the way around.
So up next, Jose Azocar. Popped up. Swanson puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the hill, Yu Darvish.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner.
For the Cubs.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. And that's just foul. Darvish, who's played for the Rangers, Dodgers, Cubs, and Padres, but he's been an all-star in both leagues, Singy.
An all-star and a fan favorite, has really become an endeared player to the Padres fans there. They got a mural painted of him somewhere in the city.
That's out to center field. Azocar settles under this one, puts the squeeze on it. One away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
On the ground, Bogarts fields it cleanly, fires to first on the run. Awesome play there.
Batting third, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's in there. And that is strike one. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they're down 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Ian Happ up to hit.
Ian Happ.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Man at first, and now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ha-Sung Kim stands in here, takes ball one low. 3 for 7 in the series so far. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes.
That's a ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Squares and gets it down the left side. Barehands it, tough play, and he's safe as the run scores from third.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. 1 run is in, and it bangs off the top of the wall. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs score on the play. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Drew Smiley is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Adrian Sampson taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 41, Adrian.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And fires in a fastball at 95. Chris, Xander Bogaerts has turned into one of the best hitting shortstops in all of baseball. He's made the All-Star team 4 times, 5 times a Silver Slugger, and Bogey's won a couple of World Series too. Righty to the plate. Base hit and a run comes in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. No outs. Runners at first and third. Base hit and a run in to score.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Manny Machado. First offering, misses the mark.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. Stepping in for San Diego, Jose Azocar. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Bogarts, the runner at third. Soto at second. Machado at first with no outs. Squares and gets it down the left side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Mancini pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Foul ball. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Glove flip to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Padres 7 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the left fielder, Patrick Wisdom.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Righty delivers. On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Down the third baseman, Christopher Morel. 2 for 7 in the series so far. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Kicks and deals. Got him swinging.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The pitch. And fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the righty deals.
Ball.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
The batter now is Adam Engel. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a ball popped up. Snags it on the run. 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So first and second with 2 outs. Cody Bellinger getting ready to hit. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. Happ makes the grab. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound good, maybe it ain't.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Engel makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Singleton scored his first time. On the ground to the left. Toss to Mancini. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Jake Cronenworth. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Padres go down quietly, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. Gomes, a former All-Star, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2009. Fly ball down the line. Soto going after it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
Here's Nico Horner, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And it's fouled away. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Oh, sorry, that's a ball.
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down looking.
The batter.
Here's
the designated
Hosmer.
hitter.
Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Hosmer.
Make them understand it. Pull it up in that panther, all black like a panther. Ride around with it. Also, I'll be all up on my game. Look at the ice on my chain. Better make you know my name. Better be game. General status of all. I'll be all up in my zone. Doing my dirt on my own. That's my time in my phone.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Happ makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now the DH for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. The pitch. Well struck left field. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. He got just enough of that one. His first homer of the year. It's 8-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. In the air, right side. Angle under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Singing Manny Machado, what a player he's turned into. Multiple Gold Gloves, multiple All-Star appearances, and a guy who was the third overall pick in the 2010 draft behind Bryce Harper and Jameson Taillon. And now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right.
Love how he let that
The
ball
center
travel,
fielder, number
trusted
28,
his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Azokar.
2 outs, runner at first. Jose Azokar, the next up for the Padres. Out to short, Swanson. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now an 8-0 game. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Darvish back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Azokar makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom, picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Third baseman, Christopher.
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And it's even up.
Outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Trey Mancini now, single to right in his first trip. Fought off foul.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Trey Mancini goes deep. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Adam Engel, the next Cub to hit. Fly to left his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 2 now. Good eye right there.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one the other way. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego.
Listen up out there, blasting off into a galaxy, free-falling daydream, eyes like a laser beam. There must have been a reason.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Austin Nola.
Next for the Padres, Austin Nola. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On
the ground to 3rd. Toss to Mancini. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. And a foul ball left side. Out to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Nelson Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He was late there, strike 1. The 1-1. Base knock center field. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. And it goes just foul. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 9 and the Cubs 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Criminal style, crucial in any town. Young gunner got the cynical smile, visual crowd, add your mystery. I got history getting victories. Never take an L, rather take them that. Typically, put me in the cell, still running your jail mentally. The mind too sharp for your trickery. Why you think it's that Crooklyn in me? I can't change it. Even if I tried, I swear you get the same as that Crooklyn in me. It won't leave, I'm the boss of bad God amongst thieves, that Crooklyn in me. I can't change. Even if I tried, I swear you get the same as that Crooklyn in me. Really, it won't leave. I'm the boss of bad God amongst thieves.
The right-hander back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 2-1. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out, and they slice into the lead. It's 9-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Yan Gomes.
Back on my Brooklyn.
Misses off the plate. Ball 1. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Yan Gomes waits. That one missed. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Gomes gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a base hit into right center field. Kim with a relay throw, and he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So man aboard. Now it's Eric Hosmer. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with one away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Gansby.
So up next, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. Number 1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground to third, and now it rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
There was
was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Christopher Morel. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the right-hander deals. Base hit and a run in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So first and second with one man gone. Trey Mancini, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. Yes, y'all, I was born to win. Time to hang it out like an ornament. I went from born in, I got more to spend. I can afford it now, couldn't afford it then. It's like, yeah, remember those sleepless nights? Stayed up late, all I did was read and write. Couldn't record cause I need a mic. Couldn't afford to eat a bite. And when I'm working, I forget to even eat. It's like I don't need it. I feed up my dreams in life, and that's all I need to fight. I'm on it.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. Late on that fastball.
1-1.
One now. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two on, one out. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Adam Engel, the next Cub to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
First and second, 2 down.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
As he was out front that time. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 scored. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 9 and the Cubs 6. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Juan Soto. The line to kick the pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
So a man aboard, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and it hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 10-6.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
On the mound now, Kyle Hendricks.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The right fielder, number 8, Ian.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton digging in. Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Machado on second. Azocar on at first with nobody out. Here's a 1-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and a run is in to score.
First baseman, number 9,
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And that's downstairs and outside.
Count 1-0.
Bases loaded, 1 away. And there's a strike. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
No doubt swinging for a 4-run homer right there.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. Grand slam. He'll touch them all. A 4 spot on the board. It's 15-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is.